Hey guys, this is David, the Skunk Valley Farmer. Welcome back. Looking at the plow today. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's snowing still. It's April 19th. This plow, it's kind of hard to tell because I have it picked up on the forks of the tractor. I'll turn it like this so you can see it. It's a John Deere 125. It's a 3 bottom 16-inch plow. And for those that don't know, when they talk about the width of the plow, it's this dimension from here to here, 16 inches. So this plow is 16 inches on each bottoms times 3. That'd be 48 inches of working width. I'm looking at doing some replacements here, and I actually have decided to wait until I'm done with it before I put the replacement parts on, and I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So plows have wear parts, as you can imagine, dragging through the soil, and it depends on your soil conditions and your soil type, but they actually wear a lot. Pound for pound, dollar for dollar, plows, at least of the farm machinery I have, they're probably the most expensive thing to maintain on a per acre basis due to the volume or the amount of wear that takes place. There's basically three main components or 3 main wear parts that I look at. So this part here along the bottom is called the share. Some people might call it the point. This part this curved part up the edge here is the shin. And then over here on the side of the furrow is the landside. And on these John Deere plows, there's actually 2 parts there. There's the inner part and then what they call the wear pad. So I'll show you what I'm looking at here and why I have decided to actually wait to replace the parts until I'm done. In my opinion, there's still enough wear left on these. I have all the new parts here. I ordered them aftermarket. I found that is a better deal than going through John Deere. Saves a fair amount of money, in my opinion. Worth it. So we'll look at the point or the share first. So you can kind of see what's left here. Obviously, you want to replace it well before you get into the framework of the plow. If you allowed the soil to get up there, you would ruin your plow. So I'm going to carefully put the new one up against the old one, and then look here at the back, and if you can see that, hold it with one hand, there is somewhere, I would say they're about half wore, in my opinion. We'll get another angle here. You can kind of maybe see it a little better that way. But the shares are about half wore, in my opinion. So we're going to go with those. And I don't have a lot to do this spring. Maybe about 7 acres that I'm actually going to be moldboard plowing. I do a fair amount of chisel plowing. So that's why I have decided I'm going to wait on those. The shins that are on this plow actually look very good. But I will replace them. I'm of the theory that if I replace something, I replace all the parts on the plow at the same time. That way they fit together well, rather than trying to put new shares on with the existing shins and so forth. So that's what I'm looking at there. Here's what the new one looks like. That's lined up pretty good. So you can see there's not much wear on the shins. You still got room right, this corner right here is where they wear down the quickest. So that's really what you're concerned about. So the shins are still pretty good. And then on the land side, the wear parts here, the wear pads, they're not bad. There is definitely some wear, But for the amount I have to do, I think my best course of action would be to get what I have done, and then clean them up and replace them. What I am going to do now, today, these bolts that would need to come out, I'm going to wire brush them, oil them, just so that it'll be a little easier to take them apart when it's time. So, just going through machinery, hoping we could be doing something productive. But as you can see, not there yet. So I just wanted to give you a little look at what I look at when I look at my plows. When you do this job, you could put the plow on the back of the tractor and lift it off the ground. That would be fine. I prefer to put it up on the forks, makes it easier to work on. Obviously, safety is always a concern. You're off to the side rather than underneath it. I have the hydraulics of the tractor locked, but you never know. Obviously, when you have something heavy in the air, you need to take precautions and concerns. So, not a place where you'd want to lay underneath it, but for working on it, the forks on the front of the tractor are very handy. Get it up where you can see it and work on it. So, have a good day. If you know how to make it stop snowing, please do so. Thank you.